I have a conspiracy theory about conspiracy theories. Remember when the internet was just being born and we were trying to figure out what to do with it? There was such pure intentions about how we could all share information and come together in a profound way. This space of limitless potential. And during this revolutionary time, there was this big catastrophe. I said catastrophe and I was showing my ass. Pretty funny. When 9/11 happened, people had a lot of questions. Some were reasonable questions, like what happened to World Trade Center 7? How did it just fall to the ground? And how some of the terrorists were trained by the CIA. And then a whole movement began on the internet questioning the official narrative, and P.S., that movement was a progressive liberal movement. A whole bunch of left-wing hippies like me started wondering what George Bush and Dick Cheney were up to. I actually don't think as a culture we've laughed enough about Dick and Bush. Together, President, Vice President, Dick and Bush. I mean, that's really funny. There was a lot of power in new media in that moment. There was something meaningful about millions of Americans wondering what their government was really up to. And not just believing everything they heard in the mainstream narrative. And I think that was a genuine threat to the status quo. But of course, people in power didn't want people questioning those that were in power, meaning themselves, the people in power. So what did they do to counteract this genuine threat to their power? Well, they called everything that didn't agree with them a conspiracy theory, and then they actually oversaturated the internet with more conspiracy theories, so anything that questioned anything actually began to look truly insane. I think the internet was intentionally flooded with really outlandish ideas in order to delegitimize the ideas we should be looking at that actually were worth looking at. And do you not see the cosmic joke that once conspiracy theorists were left-wing kooks and now they're right-wing?